Wow, look at us go, guys. This is part 3 of this 4-part series where together we set up a Shopify store from start to finish using the new and improved online store 2.0. And honestly, guys, congratulations, we've made it this far. This is probably the only course that you'll literally ever need to get your products online and start selling. If you are new here, you're probably going to want to start at episode 1. I will link that right over here for you guys. And another thing is that Shopify offers a free 14-day trial, and it's like literally no credit card required. So it's super easy to get started. If you haven't already done that, I would recommend you do that. I've left a link in the description box for you guys to sign up, just because you're going to get more out of this video if you're following along step by step with that. And then another thing, if you're looking for help with a specific item, if you have a specific question or anything like that, check the description box because I have time-stamped a lot of these chapters and you can just jump right to it if you need help with something specific. So other than that, let's just get started. How to set up your taxes. Sales taxes. Guys, we have to do it. It's a little boring, but let's just get it out of the way so that we can do the fun stuff later. So this is actually really important because if you're selling on Shopify, you are the one that's responsible for remitting and collecting all the taxes on every sale that you make. So it's kind of important. And although tax laws, can feel complex and, they're often changing, Shopify actually makes it super easy because it handles the most common sales tax calculations. So you don't have to think too much. The calculations and reports that Shopify provides just make things a lot more easy and more organized when it comes to filing and paying for your taxes. So to set everything up, we're gonna start at the admin and then we're gonna hit settings. Then you'll hit taxes. Okay, so look at my screen here. We can collect provincial or state and federal taxes. And then we have a lot of control. I can add it, I can replace, I can compound my taxes. And then down here in tax override, you can charge different taxes to make exceptions. So like I said, lots of control. Now, if I were you, I'd just Google what taxes you have to collect for your country and your state and then just plug it in. Okay, let's move out of tax regions and let's move on to tax calculations. Okay, so here you have the option of showing your product prices with the tax included. You can choose to show that or not. And then also you can choose how taxes are applied on top of your shipping rate. Okay, so next we want to let Shopify know where our orders are being fulfilled and where they are being shipped from. So to do this, you're going to hit settings, then locations. This is important for taxes because depending on where our shipments are coming from, depending on, where those are being fulfilled, it's going to affect the taxes. So let's customize this. So just hit add location and input either your home address, your business address, your warehouse address, wherever you are shipping from. Okay, guys, that actually wasn't so bad. We are done taxes. Yay. Okay, let's move on to something a little bit more fun now. So let's look at shipping. Getting your shipping set up. Okay, so the first time that I ever set up shipping for a store ever, I had peak anxiety levels. I was like, which carrier do I choose? Should I pay for shipping? Should the customer pay for shipping? I just felt like there were so many variables when it comes to shipping, and I didn't know what to do. So if I felt that way, you guys are probably also feeling that way. So right now, I'm gonna break it down for you guys so that it's just gonna be a breeze and that you have no anxieties whatsoever when it comes to shipping. Choosing the right shipping carriers. Guys, I literally don't know what I would do without Shopify shipping. So if you're not familiar with what Shopify shipping is, basically it's a built-in shipping center that does the hard work for you. That's the best way that I can describe it. It does the hard work for you because it calculates your shipping rates. You can print your shipping labels directly from there. You can track your shipments, literally anything you need. It's just such a lifesaver. And from here, you can choose which shipping company you want to go with. And the best part is that when you ship with Shopify, you get amazing reduced rates. You can literally get up to 86% off your shipping rates. That's best case scenario, but you can get huge discounts. And yeah, you can ship with all your favorites. You can ship with USPS, UPS, DHL Express, Canada Post, Sendle, lots of options there, no shortage there. Okay, so once you decide which shipping carrier you're gonna go with, now we gotta think who's gonna pay for the shipping. So let's look at that right now. How to charge your customers for shipping. Okay, I don't know if this is just me, but there's definitely been times where I've had $100 worth of items in my cart, and then I see that $8 shipping, and I'm like, nah. That's why it's so important to decide whether you're going to pay for shipping, your customer is going to pay for shipping, or maybe it's like a somewhere in between scenario. Maybe you pay a little bit and the customer pays a little bit. So right now we're going to look at all the options that you have as a merchant so that you can make a decision as to who is paying for that shipping. Is it you? Is it your customer? Is it kind of in between? So let's take a look. So our first option is offering free shipping. Offering free shipping usually means that more people will buy from you, so that's always good. Now, if you do want to go this route, there are a few ways that you can do this. So one way is to add the cost of your shipping into the price of your products. Sneaky. So instead of showing your customers the shipping price at checkout, you've basically just increased your prices of each product to accommodate for the shipping. Does that make sense? So if you want to do this, you're going to find out the average cost to ship your product, and then you're going to add up your prices by that amount. So that's one way. Another way is to offer free shipping once orders hit a certain dollar amount. So say, for example, a customer spends $100, then you can give them free shipping there. So let's actually set this up. So from your Shopify admin, you're going to want to go to Settings, Shipping and Delivery. Next to the shipping profile, where you want to add a free shipping rate, click Manage Rates. Next to the zone where you want to add a free shipping rate, click Add Rate. And then you're going to enter the name of that rate. Make sure that the value of this price field is set to 0. And then select whether to base the condition on order weight or order value. And then you enter the minimum and maximum value for the condition. And then you're done. So you're going to click Done and then click Save. Create flat shipping rates. Another way to charge for shipping is to offer a flat rate for every package. So how do you know what your flat rate should be? So you're going to have to account for what they've ordered. So you could set flat rates based on how much a package weighs and how much they've paid for their order. So for example, you could charge $8 for a package that's under 1 pound, and then you could charge $12 for a package that's over a pound. So this would make a lot of sense. Let's say, for example, you have varying products. Like let's say you're a furniture company and you have a picture frame on the one end, and that's super light. So that would be, under a pound, and that would cost what did I say? I think I said $8 or something. That would cost $8. And let's say you sell couches and that's over a pound, and that would cost them $12. That sounds like pretty cheap shipping for a whole couch, but you get the point, okay? So if your product offering is very diverse, you're going to want to go with this method. You're also going to want to account for how fast the shipping service is. So regular shipping could cost $5, and then expedited shipping could cost $15. Once you have your flat rates, they would appear as options in your customer's checkout. So here's how to do it. From the admin, I would click Settings. Then I would go to Manage Rates. You want to make sure the address of where you're shipping from is correct. Then under Shipping, hit Add Rate. You're going to give it a name, give it a price based on the research that you've done. And if you have any additional conditions, you can click here to specify. So guys, that is the manual way of doing it, but honestly, just use Shopify shipping. It's going to calculate it for you. Tick off all the carrier options that you want to give your customers, and down here, you can add a handling fee as well. But keep in mind, handling fees do have a track record of increasing cart abandonments. Okay, cool. So whichever method you decide to go with, you're going to need to input the weight and size of your products and your shipping boxes. That way you'll know for sure that your shipping costs are accurate. So let me show you how to do this. To add a product weight in bulk, you're going to start at the admin. Go to Products and check off all your products. Hit Edit Products. From there, you're going to add a field and select weight. Include only the weight of your product, not the shipping box. Now, instead of going into each individual product and setting this, you can ensure all the weights are correct all in one go. The other thing you're going to have to do to ensure that you're charging correctly on shipping is setting a default packaging. The default packaging is the size and the weight of your shipping box without the actual product in it. So, from your Shopify admin, you're going to go to Settings, Shipping and Delivery. In the Save Packages section, click Edit, and that's going to be beside the package with the default label. Enter a title, the dimensions, and the weight of your default shipment package, and then click Save. If you're sending your items out in the same box each time, filling in these details is really going to ensure that your shipping label is going to be correct every time. Guys, put a little tick mark beside the shipping section because that is done. We are done shipping. Now, the one thing that I will say though is that you're probably going to want to like test and play a little bit with different shipping options, because you might find that at one point flat rate shipping works best for your business and you're getting like all these sales because of this flat rate shipping or this free shipping. And then maybe during the holiday seasons, you'll see that free express shipping over a certain dollar amount works better. Right? So you're gonna have to stay on top of it. You're gonna have to test, you're gonna have to play. And the key tip is just to keep iterating and see, what helps conversions. So that would be my little tip. Shipping labels 101. Okay guys, once the customer has paid for their item and their shipping, you'll need to buy a shipping label. Now, for me, this part always confused me because I was like, wait, why do I need to buy the label? Why do I need to buy your label? But basically what happens is the customer's already paid for it in their order. So you're essentially just going to take that money that they have, paid you in their order, and you're going to put it towards the shipping label. So you are going to buy it. Now, if you're not sure how to buy a shipping label, what you're going to do is you're going to start from the Shopify admin as usual, and then you're going to navigate to orders. Okay, so we're in orders and we're going to hit the one you need. So let's do that and then click create shipping label. Okay. So we're going to choose a package from the profiles that you've just created, and then the total weight including the package. Then click buy label, and then you're going to get a PDF. So once you got that PDF, it's cute, it's pretty, we're going to put it on our package. So you can use like a regular printer that connects to your computer and tape it on, or you can get really fancy with it and you can buy a label printer, up to you, whatever's clever. But if you don't have any orders yet and you do want to print a test label just to see how it works, you can do that. You can print a test label and you're not going to be charged for that test label. So yeah. Now we are talking. We've got our labels printed. We got our shipping sorted out. We're making good headway. Now, by the way, something I do want to mention is that if you're shipping internationally, you're going to need to complete a customs declaration form. What is that, you ask? Customs declaration form is like the information about what's inside that package, that your package isn't being held up at customs. So this is super important. But yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail about this in this video. But if you do want to find out more on how you can print a customs form, I will leave that for you guys in the description box. It's super easy. Shopify makes it a breeze. So I will leave that information for you guys in the description box. All right, moving on to packages. So guys, confirm or deny, there is nothing like a good unboxing experience. Like a good shiny chrome mailer, or like a nice recyclable cardboard box, you gotta love it. So when you're shipping with Shopify, you're going to have some shipping boxes, you're going to have some shipping types that you can go with. You can go with a regular box. We all know what that is. You can go with the soft pack, which is basically like a padded envelope, like one of those bubble mailers, you know what I mean? And then of course we can just go with the regular envelope. Now, hot tip. If you're really just trying to do the bare minimum when it comes to shipping your package, you can literally just hit up your carrier to get free packing materials. So you can go to like USPS, UPS, DHL Express, and you can just ask them, be like, hey, can you give me some free boxes and envelopes? And they'll give it to you. Hot tip right there. All right, moving on to processing time. So I always reference Kid Super because I just love this brand. And I remember seeing on his shipping page, like the disclaimer, basically it says something along the lines of like, shipping estimate is the time it takes from when we actually send the package till when it gets to you. So that's usually going to be like 1 to 2 weeks. And if you think it's been too long, just message us, like let us know. And I was like, wow, so vague, lol. But no, like it raises a good point. Shipping time is one thing, but it's also going to take time for you to fulfill your packages. Like you're going to get that order, you're going to have to, fill those boxes, even make the product, right? Sometimes. So make sure that you're telling your customer what your processing time is on your shipping FAQ page. So yeah, just be communicative. Guys, want to hear something amazing? You're done. You are done. You're done part 3. Yay. That means that you are this much closer to launching your online store. And if you want to make sure that you're not missing out on part 4, hit that notification bell so that you know right away when it drops, because honey, we are at the final home stretch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Now make sure that you're hitting subscribe, because once you do launch your store, you're going to want to make sure that you know how to market your business. You're going to want to make sure that you know how to run your operations, all that stuff about running starting, growing your online business. We got all that content right over here. If you want to see me, if you want to see the other hosts on this channel, make sure that you're hitting subscribe. And guys, it also just, it helps. It helps our channel. It helps our community grow. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Michelle Bally. Stay safe, stay fly. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.